Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my full wrap up and layout share for May and my expenditure report. Well, I might as well get that out of the way straight away because quite frankly, well, not quite frankly, I did not buy a thing in May, except for some refills for my adhesive. That is the only thing. I ran out, so I had to get some of those. I buy them in a box of 6, and I got those, but that is the only thing I bought in May. I'm still waiting on that order back from March from Hey Little Magpie. Every once in a while between Royal Mail and ourselves, something goes awry and things sort of get detained. I mean, nothing ever gets lost if it, once it's sent. But I have had one occasion where one of the Fox boxes had taken 12 weeks to get here. And I had followed up after 10 weeks, and I felt really, really bad because in the end, Morag and Nicola had sent me the box and the order back again, and I received, it was crazy because I actually received them on the same day, which was crazy. And they insisted that I not send it back, so I had used it as giveaways here on my channel, which was fun. But I've not done any following up yet with Sarah because I'm going to wait for the 12 weeks. I'm sure it's going to show up. It will show up, and part of me feels like if I actually say something, it's going to turn up the next day. So it's been just, well, by the time you see this, maybe it will have arrived because I'm pre-recording this ahead of time. I did quite good this month. But it will have been 2.5 months. So we will be up at the 10-week mark if it hasn't shown up yet. So we'll see. Tiny order, and it will get here eventually. I don't know where these things go when that happens, but I'm sure it will show up. So, expenditure report out of the way. Let's get to the projects that I was able to do in May, and I'm sort of around my normal 15 or so mark. I've got one 6x8, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I did do 15 12x12s and a 6x8. So that makes me happy. If I can get to that 15 mark in a month, that makes me very, very happy. So my May playlist is down below. Every layout has a video and is in that playlist. The majority, well, no, not the majority, all of the layouts, with the exception of Stretch the Sketch, were, of course, part of the May I Scrap Lift You for the month as well. That playlist will be down below as well. And then as I go through, I may have, we did Sketch Sunday. We grouped it with May I Scrap Lift You, so I always have a Sketch Sunday playlist. So if you've missed anything, you can just sort of look through my videos, or you can go and check out the my May playlist. So 6x8, I talked about this also in my wrap-up for Collection Obsession. This was for Stretch the Sketch on the 3rd Sunday of the month. Then this is a Build-A-Page layout, which I really, really love. It is using one of the lovely page kits that I put together with you, and it was for, I think it was day 15 of May I Scrap Lift You. Scrap lifting the lovely Michelle over at Stamp Booker here on YouTube. So I got that one done. This is using some paper given to me by Colleen when she and Jay visited last fall. Some stickers from one of the Mercy Tiara kits, a flare from Hey Little Magpie, So lots of little bits and pieces. This was a sketch Sunday. This one was fun. This was a sketch and a layout done by Sharon, who is over on Instagram. And I think what I'm going to do, because the sketch Sunday, we have 3 of our friends that play over on Instagram. So I'm going to put their Instagram feeds down below as well. And this was using a Build-A-Page kit also. And this Build-A-Page kit was based on a Mercy Tiara kit. I think it was based on the Gather kit. This was also a sketch Sunday, and this was Amber's sketch. She's Dragonfly D over Dragonfly D. Oh, I'll put them down below, because even Sharon, is it Pez? I'm not doing this right, so let me just put them down below. And what I enjoyed a lot about Amber's layout. Of course, one of the things that I really enjoyed and that tested me a bit was this fun title using different alphas. So that was kind of fun. This will go in, I'm not sure whether it'll go in Chloe's album or Erica's new album, but I think this will go into Chloe's because it was Chloe's birthday. This was, let me see, Collection Obsession, and I was scrap lifting Ronnie from Ronnie Sue Scrapper. So Cocoa Vanilla Storyteller. This also, these are together because I just recorded, which you will have already seen by the time you see this, but I just recorded my Collection Obsession wrap-up. This was day 2 of May I Scrap Lift You, scrap lifting Jody over at Floppy Eared Farm. And this was day 10 of May I Scrap Lift You, scraplifting Tara from the Paper Snob. And it was also all about the base, so our go-to design, which was a grid this month. Then we have, this was day, I think was it day 8? I think it was day 8, and it was scraplifting Katie from the Scrappy Sisters. And it was using, oh, I'm sorry, my windows are open. So hopefully that truck is just going to go by very quickly. There we go. And this is using my Adventure Awaits kit from the Mercy Tiara Kit Club. And lots of the fussy cut elements here. A little bit of chipboard from Vicky Booten, some Nicole Jones 911 fussy cut butterflies, and some puffy stickers from, this must have been from the Celebrate kit, I think. And a viewfinder from Nicole Jones 911 as well. This was a May I Scrap Lift You, and I scrap lifted my friend Christy here, as you know, and this was also a Spiegel Mom Scraps project on the 17th. So this one I went off the list for that day, as I always do love to scrap lift Christy at least once during that month. And there are a couple of my friends that I generally scrap lifted that I did not get to this month. So you're going to be seeing them come up on our second Saturdays of the month. This will go into Erica's album. And one of the things I really liked about Christy's layout is the fact that it was on black cardstock. I don't do that often, and I really, really love black cardstock with pops of bright colors. This was this was a special May I Scrap Lift You because it was day 21, and it was the day that we were scrap lifting my friend Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap AZ, but more importantly, we were celebrating her reaching 1,000 subbies. So that is a scrap lift. This background paper here is $49 in Market. These papers here are from Adventure Awaits, a film strip from $49 in Market. So a few bits and pieces here from other collections. A Bramble Fox wood veneer piece that is quite fun, and lots of lovely Love You Latte sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. This was fairly recent because this was day 28, if I'm not mistaken, and I was scraplifting my friend Karen, who is over on Instagram at Caddis_scrapbooking, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'll try and put that down below. Use the Adventure Awaits kit here. One of these large canvas flare from Hey Little Magpie, along with this. Some wood veneer from Chadney. So this is a fun layout about our Canadian Felix finally, well, not finally, making it to his first Masters 1000 final. You can tell here that Rublev won, but I like them both, so that's fine. This is a fun one. This was fairly recent as well. This was day 25 when we were scrapjacking, because that's what we do with Sandy, State Goddess here on YouTube, and her shop is Scrapping Reflections, and it was her birthday. It was her birthday, so that was another special May I Scraplift You. And I used Vicki Boutin Discover and Create here, and it's fun. This one does not have a lot of embellishing because the photos themselves are, to me, as they always are. They're always the focus of our pages, but in this case, they're even embellishing as far as I'm concerned. So I went very light on the rest, and that goes along with Sandy's style. I love her style. It fits mine quite well. Then this was Sketch Sunday, and May I Scraplift You Sandra, who is, let me see, Scrappy Gal 13, so 13, over on Instagram. Used some Adventure Awaits paper, whipped cream cardstock on the background, and went into those little 4x6 iris containers that I have full of Vicki Boutin ephemera from all sorts of collections. This was a labor of love. It was day 4, and I was scraplifting Linda Moat, who is it the scrapbooking photographer? I think, but if you look at that video, I will have, she will have been linked over there. And I got the inspiration here. I did some stenciling on the background, and my idea here was sort of creating a little bit of a trellis, the wood trellises that we have. And this was simply 27 April, which I like to take a picture every year of the buds when they are at this stage and put the date. And I checked back, and we were earlier this year. Last year was the 4th of May. So that makes me happy. A couple of little tags. Again, very light on the rest of the embellishing, but this was definitely a labor of love. But I do love the outcome, and I think the main sequin mix that I used was Dink, if I'm not mistaken. So that was day 4. This was day 5, so it was a Sketch Sunday, and it was Crystal's sketch and Crystal's layout. And this one made me so happy because look at these large ephemera pieces that I got to use on this layout. So this was a little bit of everything. This is basically a Scrap the Scraps sort of layout, because this paper was from a Build-A-Page. This was from Vicki Boutin Discover and Create. My collection Obsession. So a little bit of everything on here, and I really love the outcome. And this is my mom coming out or going in, I don't remember, or to the church with my granddad, her father, on her wedding day. So these photos go back to 1953. I did take a photo of the original and brighten them up a little bit because they were very, very dark. And then, last but not least, this was day 7, and I was scraplifting. We were scraplifting the lovely Mel from Mel W. Scrapping, and layout of my Chopin, my boy that I do miss so much. A little bit of mixed media. If you recall, I said I was really drawn to this layout because, of course, it was a little bit of a 1/3, 2/3, and she used some ribbon and some tearing, all things that I enjoy doing. So there you go, my friends. 15 12 by 12 layouts and a 6 by 8 for the month of May. I can hardly believe we are June. And it is fun, fun, fun. It's 30 Days of Sketches Series 15, my friends. So I will be seeing you with that. I'll be doing as I tend to do when we have a big series like that. I do just try and combine the series with anything else that I need to do. So the May I Scrap Lift You on the second Saturday, for instance, the Stamp It Like It's Hot on the first, Mad About Mini Paper Pads, Christmas In. Also, I try and use it for all about the base or go-to designs. I don't know. Our design this month may preclude that, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I will be playing along with 30 Days of Sketches. Will you? Let me know down below. Did you play along with May I Scrap Lift You? And will you be playing along with 30 Days of Sketches Series 15? Thank you for being here, and I will see you back here very, very soon, my friends. Do you have a favorite? Let me know if you have a favorite. For different reasons, I definitely think my Labor of Love with the sequined trellis is one of my favorites. Day 5, where I scrap lifted Crystal, because I got to use those ginormous die cuts. So that made me very, very happy. So definitely enjoyed those. And then I tried to choose layouts that pushed me in certain areas a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I really enjoyed doing any of those. So tell me down below, talk to me about your scrapbooking May. And I'll see you back again, as I said. See you soon, my friends. Bye for now.